All right, here we go. This is from Johnny Lightning from around 1998, 1999. This is the Stock Car Legends, Legends of Stock Car Racing. I'm going to throw this little size marker for you, and we're going to see Rusty Wallace, the number 88 car for Gatorade. This was around 1984 in his Pontiac Grand Prix right there. I'll throw the back of it here. We'll get some photos for the catalog real quick so you can see typical just shelfware that you'd have on a card about this age, 25 or so years old. And then I really want to show you that card. I'm going to get it right up close to the camera. You're going to get a chance to see all the sponsors, all those decals, everything else. You're also going to see, look at how brown that card has, that bubble has become. It's 25 years old, and sometimes heat and humidity, you can start to yellow those cards. Or bubbles rather, as the paint gases off a little bit, or in this case I suspect it might be that card that did it. So those have gotten a little bit brown, and that's why I really want to show you this car straight up here in the camera, because you might not be able to see that all that well in the catalog photos, but it's such a beautiful card. So this car is one that you might want to crack out of the carded figure. You're certainly not going to want to send it in and get it graded or anything like that. You might want to take this out to display it. But oh man, when you do, it's a nice car in there, and unfortunately on a not so good bubble. But everything else about this is pretty fantastic. So if you love your stock car legends, if you love your Rusty Wallace, who isn't a Rusty Wallace fan? Head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com, where you can see this and all the others. You'll be glad that you did. All right, here we go. From Johnny Lightning, 1998 Stock Car Legends. And what a legend it is. This is Pete Hamilton, number 40. From around 1970, 50 years ago. Here he is racing in his Plymouth Superbird. When do you see a 1/64th scale Superbird? Never is the answer. I love those Superbirds. That Joe Dirt look on that spoiler in the back. Let's quick throw a size marker here just so you can see. It's about 1/64th scale, about one box scale. I'm also going to take some photos of the back here for the catalog, but then I want to show this to you. So now you see everything you need to see. We'll let the light shine on there so you can get an idea. Level of shelfware, pretty good overall. I like this card. A little bit wavy, but no bends, no creases, etc. There is on that bubble a little bit of a crush right here, but that doesn't matter because the bubble should probably be opened on this one. It's pretty, it's begun to yellow. Can you see through right in here in this area where to the background there? You see how yellow that's become? That's unfortunate. That happens over the years. It does not affect the card inside. And look at that card inside. Oh man, check that car out. That is a super bird right there. Love the spoiler on that. That Joe Dirt looking car right there. Oh, I love that. Such a fantastic car. Hard to imagine it's been 50 years. And you see all that intricate detailing on this. See all that detail work, all those sponsors, insignias, and logos and stuff on this. This is the 7-Up card. So from 1970, the Pete Hamilton number 40 Plymouth Superbird. All right, folks, check this one out. Whoop, let's let it. There we go. Didn't want to focus for us. This is the Stock Car Legends from Johnny Lightning. Always a fan favorite. This is Donnie Alison, number 21. The Purelator car from 1971, driving this Mercury Cyclone. Oh, man. You just don't see anybody license out Mercury Cyclone. I'm going to throw you the size marker right there. If you're looking for a 1/64th scale Mercury Cyclone, where else are you going to find it but right here? Nowhere else. I don't think Hot Wheels or Mattel or anybody's making any of these right now. That was the best thing about Johnny Lightning back in the day, was some of those licenses that they were able to achieve. We'll throw you the back here, get some photos of the back or the catalog. You can see it's a little bit wavy. So some shelfware on that, a little bit wavy card. Slight bends at the corners. Show you it this way. But the major thing is this bubble. It is tight on the card. There are no cracks. And it's surprisingly supple for the amount of yellowing that's there. So I'll show it here. That's the best way to see. You can see right through to the background. You can see that yellow in the bubble. And that makes it, of course, difficult to see. It's a little bit tougher to display in the packaging. And that's a shame because look at what you get to display. Check that out. That Plymouth, I'm sorry, the Mercury Cyclone right there. With the opening hood, you can see into the engine underneath. Oh, such a beautiful car. So this is one that, in my opinion, you can collect any way that you want to collect. We never tell anybody how to collect, but in my opinion, if it were me, this is one I would crack open and display with its card in a nice little stand so you get a chance to look at it. You can display it like this. It's just a little bit harder to see. That browning or yellowing on that card muffles some of its beauty, but still, even in this condition, just like this, it's absolutely fantastic. Head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com where you can get this and all the other ones we've got for you in our live auction event. You're really going to enjoy it. This is Stock Car Legends, Johnny Lightning, Donnie Alison, number 21, in the Purelator Mercury Cyclone. All right, here we go for you race fans. This is Cale Yarborough, circa 1978, in the Johnny Lightning Stock Car Legends National City Travelers Checks. This is the first National City Travelers Checks. This is the old Cutlass. Right there, back when they would have been racing an old Cutlass. Hard to imagine that. You think of that as Granddad's car, and it is Granddad's car, but back then Granddad was racing. Let's throw this size marker there just so you can see. It's about 1/64 or 1 box scale. I'll get some photos of the back as well. We always like to have those. You can see everything you need to see. You can see the level of shelf wear, and there is not too much shelf wear on that. No real damage or anything. A little bit of waviness on the card. Can you see it right there? That happens sometimes. Shine the light on it. That's the best way to see shelf wear. To shine that light. You see all the scratches, dents, dings, and there don't appear to be any. What is the elephant in the room, though, is that bubble. Unfortunately, it has become fairly yellow over time, so it muffles and distorts what's underneath that, which is undeniably just a beautiful looking car right there. That Cutlass and all the regalia, all of the sponsorship information, the number 11 painted on there proudly all around. It's just a great car. You don't see these too often anymore, so it's a shame about the bubble, but that's okay. You take this out of the packaging, you know it's never been touched, never been opened, never been displayed, never been touched by human hands. Now's the first time you're going to be able to do it. So you crack that open, put it in your collection, display it beautifully and nice, and you're going to have one heck of a piece right there. Head on over to TheBigToyAuction.com. You can get this. You can get all of the other items we've got coming up in our live auction event. You leave your pre-bids right now, or you join us at the live auction event. Whatever it is that you like to do, we look forward to seeing you at the auction.